Honeywell is fun, unique, and welcoming.
What sound is this?
Safe, loving, educational.
A home, a dream shaper, and accommodative.
Serene, patient, and empowering.
Family, perseverance, integrity.
It's paradise, loving, and builds future leaders.
We're looking for that place where we could get a professional help for our daughter because she had a strong character.
My child was 6 months and I had to go back to work.
I was looking for a place where the children will be cared for, you know, essentially in my absence. There's nothing like taking care of your own child. But if you have to leave your child in the hands of someone else, then you want a certain assurance that the child will be cared for almost as well as you would do.
As mothers especially, all we're looking for is somebody who will care for our child as if we were caring for the child. We're looking for somebody who would tolerate our child as if we were there, you know, and somebody who would also be patient with our child and communicate some knowledge or imbibe some knowledge into that child.
I remember going to one of the schools and the headmistress said, Accra will pay son, and that really put us off.
I visited about 4 schools and none of them met my expectation.
I had visited a number of schools around our area. We lived in airport at the time and I wasn't getting any school. There was no connection.
If you have quality childcare, you can go to work without thinking about your child's safety, without having that problem nagging you. So I just decided that, why don't I give what I never actually had for my second child? So I decided to set up Honeywell School with all the missing things that I thought were missing from the other schools. Plus, I decided to give it the human touch and the personal touch.
And so a friend of mine who I work with told me there's a good school at airport residential area called Honeywell.
My husband had a conversation with his friend, Mr. Hackman, whose children had already been there. And he recommended Honeywell.
I got very good reviews from about 3 or 4 parents within a space of maybe 4 days. And I thought,
I paid a visit to the school and it was just a love at first sight.
Wow. I just loved the place as soon as I saw the school.
I came here, made inquiries, and we found ourselves here.
We met Mrs. Barney. She was so receptive to us. She took us around her facility. And it was not more the facility, but it was the person we're dealing with.
The way Mami Nana talked to us, the way she explained certain things to us, I was satisfied.
Nana was so pleasant, was so sweet, and she's been a friend to the family since then. You know, we were just comfortable leaving our child here.
The first thing my wife told me was that she liked the calm atmosphere. She liked the honesty with which she answered our questions. And besides all, for the first time we came to a school where my daughter was jumping around and there was no judgmental statement on her.
And she gave me every assurance that, look, your daughter will be fine, come to school on this date, we'll be here, we'll be ready to receive her, and all will be well. So that's how come we got here.
It was a kind of hand go, hand come, and being in the same good situation and having the same shared goals and values and getting the best results. And it has been tough, but it has been very fulfilling.
It's been a wonderful experience so far.
Oh, amazing, amazing.
It's been a beautiful experience for us. We came back again and we are back again.
The facility is super. We have spacious classrooms. We have comfortable places for the children to eat, to sleep. We make sure that we give the best quality of nutritious food. We have 24/7 power. We make sure that there is power all the time. It's running water, have a playground. When you come in, the teaching and learning materials will blow your mind. So that if you have to teach addition, it is not just a virtual cognitive thing. It is visual, it's multisensorial.
As for the facility, it was way above all that I had seen around the other schools we had visited. And I was like, this is just like any other school abroad. Having been in the state of Minnesota and taking my uncle's kids to school, I knew the standards that were there. As far as the facilities were concerned, it was just par excellence.
The teachers are very warm, very pleasant, very kind, very loving towards the children, and the children absolutely love them back.
There's that attention that the teachers pay to each child. It doesn't matter whether they are from a rich home or from a poor home. Every child is given equal attention as any other child in this school.
And I'm proud of them because I haven't seen a team more loyal than my team and a team more eager to learn.
What makes me excited in the morning when I come to work is that I get the opportunity to make a difference in the life of all the children in the school.
It's a passion that drives me every day to work.
The children and their diversity in personality, each one is different in their own way.
The children engage with us, they share their moments of joy, they love unconditionally. That warms my heart and it excites me to come to work every morning.
I'm excited to see the beautiful smiles on our children's faces each morning when I come to work.
It's the smile on my children's faces that makes me feel like my work in Honeywell is valued.
There is always something new that the children want to share with me, and they are so much fun to be with.
In our simplest ways, in our most uncomplicated ways, we are able to make the greatest impact you can ever think of.
At Honeywell, the children get quality preschool education that prepares them for the next stage of their lives.
The Honeywell student is assured of a clean and safe environment, lots of love, very nutritious meals, and education that enriches for a lifetime.
They get entertained, good care and academic excellence,
and a conducive environment to grow in.
The skills and confidence to go to their preferred schools.
They build the children up to have so much confidence. They're not shy of anything. They're very confident when they're talking.
Wherever they go, they take charge.
My children are very confident wherever they go to. And that notwithstanding, they are also very respectful.
My home was full of songs. There are many of the Honeywell songs I can sing because the kids will sing. The kids, they were lively, they were happy. This was a space in which they thrived, you know, freely and openly. They were not inhibited. And that for us was very important, that they would learn both the social values and learn the little academic work that they needed at that stage.
It was a fantastic experience for the child. The child made friends. They could express themselves properly. At a very early age, they were able to get the children to recite the alphabet. They were able to get them to, you know, say the numbers 1 to 100. I mean, this was before they were 3 or so.
And they are doing an awesome job by inspiring discipline, good character, and good reasoning in our kids. And with this, it makes the kids always aspire for greater heights in life, you know, no matter the stop they encounter in their field of life. And with this foundation, it makes Honeywell excellently and amazingly a great school, you know. And for me, as a discerning parent, you must bring your child to Honeywell School.
There was a time that my daughter got sick. And before we even came in the evening to pick my daughter home, Mami Nana had already taken my daughter to Nyaho Clinic. And I was even surprised because most schools will not do it. They will even call you to come and pick your child and take him or her to the hospital yourself. But she did that all on our behalf, and I was very much impressed.
Mami Nana was so dedicated to their preparation for interviews. And I remember that on my daughter's first interview, she went along with us and she said, don't worry, she will be fine. She's well prepared, you know. And I was in jitters, but she kept calming me down. She said, you just watch her. She will handle this. And my daughter handled it, you know, perfectly.
I remember when my son started Honeywell, I was sitting in my office crying to my colleague about how nobody has ever taken care of my child, even though he's my second, and I was crying, and I just got a video from Mami Nana, and here was my son happy around the class, you know, in his new environment, and it didn't even seem like it was the first day for him. It was amazing, and it's been amazing ever since, and it's always a joy to come back to Honeywell.
I knew they were in safe hands in terms of their personal care, in terms of the safety of their clothes, their uniforms, their bottles, their lunch, you know, their feeding.
I believe that foundation is everything. So for my child to be an A-star student, I must give credit to Honeywell.
It gives me peace of mind to go about my business, to go about my other responsibilities, knowing that come rain, come shine, my child is in a safe place where, you know, I don't have to do, all I have to do is take him to school really, and the rest is taken care of.
It's like a family that we all meet and bring our children to.
It's not a school, just a school, it's a home where children are cultured, developed, trained, brought up in a manner that they will be confident in life wherever they may go.
It's a great joy to see my children progressing to the next stage of their lives.
I feel very proud to have been part of the team that gave them the foundation and confidence to move on.
I feel very happy, and it encourages me to put in even more efforts.
It makes me feel that I've done a great job.
You can't go wrong with Honeywell. You don't need to look any further. You don't need to think twice. I've experienced it. I think that every parent ought to have the same experience.
When we count our blessings as the Hackman family, one of our blessings was having come through Honeywell School.
God bless her, and to all her staff, the teachers, everybody so excellent and so wonderful.